Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today with you, Julia Quackenbush, and like usual, our Sunday honest coffee talk. Today I have my favorite cup from London, and I have my black tea with a little bit of stevia and lemon. I hope you have your drink with you and ready to listen to my new topic. And my new topic, I want to name it "Set Your Priorities Right." So just recently, I was listening to Greg Groeschel, he pastor of Life Church, I think it's called. I hope pronouncing his name correctly. He one of my favorite pastors. I like to listen at morning when I do my cardio. But why I want to ask you, and you can ask yourself if you set up your priorities straight, because he was talking about seek you too, and so what to mean if you in marriage or relationships. So it's your husband or your wife, or you courting maybe that another person, you seeking for them, you pursuing them, it's you too. But for your priorities, if you set them right, you should probably know that God will be always your first. And if you pursue God, He will give you your second or your two. And of course, children will be you can call them third or part of two as well. And also here I want to say real quick about children. When you have kids, and you trying to put them before your spouse, before your wife or your husband, it's also messing up your priorities. And I believe personally that if you strong, between you two, both of you strong, having good marital relationships, and you kind of like you setting up example for your kids, but they also, that your kids will leave your nest at some point. So even if they priority for you right now, then at some point they will be gone and you will be all alone with your spouse. So I recommend you set priorities right. First, that's God, your first one, then second one your spouse, third one your kids. Then I don't know, I will put next one, I will say job, because job helping to provide for your family. But all your likes and hobbies, it's somewhere down the list. And I love myself to do a lot of things, but don't try to put if you like to play golf, don't put golf before your spouse. Try to spend time with your spouse. Or for it's I guess I try not to pick on guys right now. It's maybe more for guys about golf, but like for us women, I don't know what do we like. Like just recently want to sign off with that event, sip and draw. I like pictures, some art, but like for example, I'm not going to take away that evening when I was supposed to spend with my husband, and we already decided we will do something together. I'm definitely, if I go to that event for drawing pictures or something like that, I'm not going to put it on Friday, because Friday it's our date night. And I also recommend you guys, from my personal perspective, it's been more than 3 years since me and Bill and I were married, and the date nights we try to keep them sometimes simple, and we do it almost every Friday. If we something come out on Friday, we cannot do it. We do it on Saturday, but I don't know. Probably from a couple of years we've been doing it. We miss maybe one day, I don't know, couple days, but we try to always keep it nice and exciting, because routine happens in your life, and also tremendous you can say go away. I hope it doesn't for you, but it's always nice and refreshing when we do it. This time I get to do my cheat meal as well, so it was perfect to go to restaurant finally with my love, and I will always have a great time. And sometimes you will say, oh, okay, you don't have money for restaurant. You don't have to be restaurant. You don't have to pay a bunch of money. If maybe for those of you have a lot of kids or even just one kid, maybe this will be time for mommy and daddy spend time just them together, and maybe put the lock on your door, wherever you need to do. It can be you and your spouse spending time just watching some kind of romantic movie, eating popcorn, not even going nowhere. Maybe you do some kind of picnic outside, just making some kind of sandwiches, bringing blanket, sit down outside on the grass, having like a couple of drinks. Maybe you go to a bar or restaurant, eating there. Maybe you go and, I don't know, wherever your fantasy is, brings you, because I will tell you it's a lot of free stuff going on. For example, for those of you who actually lives in Greenwich area, Magnolia Parks, they have free music on Friday, and right now it's going on. I think it's from 8 o'clock until 10, somewhere in that range. I know we come around 9, and they're always playing music in the park there near Panera between Bricks Cafe. So here you go. They have a lot of things in downtown Greenville, and it's free music. For example, Smiley's, they have music you can have. You don't have to buy a lot of things. You can just get some drinks, and so keep your romance going. And I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you will set your priorities straight, and who will find God will find love, peace, and joy in their life. And I hope you have a great next week and the rest of this weekend. And I see you next Sunday. I love you guys, and God bless you. Bye.